Hello everyone, we're watching game 1 of BDS against Team Queso, and we have all the boys out on the pitch. Extra Monkey Moon marked by 8 against Rise, Vatera, and Joyo. And I just want to say, this is the most dominant I've seen any team in my life, and I don't know if I'm exaggerating on that one. BDS just looked like, I mean, they were monsters, man. They were playing with so much like trust and speed. It just looked like they were a machine. It's hard to stop when you're not even playing humans, you're just playing fucking machines. But let's see how they did it. I think the best player, MVP on BDS, I gotta give it to Extra. He was all over the place, man. Like he was getting 50s. I mean, the pass we see come out of him to mark by 8, and you know when a team is connecting and passing to each other, that's when like that final like component is aligned. That's when you know you got a great threes team. Uh, but Extra is just doing all these things, these mechanical like plays. Monkey Moon staying down the field for that mark hit, mark up. They're just, I mean, they're connecting quickly. I've seen so much possession from BDS in this first minute. I can't even keep my mind right on what I'm trying to say about Extra. Monkey Moon with the shot here. Does get the goal. They're looking super good, man. But yeah, Monkey was also playing great. Mark by 8 was probably not MVP performance, but he was just doing his job regardless. You don't need to always be the best on your team. You just need to perform to a high level to whatever, just win games and be great. So huge shout out to the BDS boys and Team Queso too, because they did well in this regional as well. What a powerful shot by Extra. Holy goodness. Queso got here in a Game 7 OT, I believe, against Evil Geniuses, I want to say. And Monkey with a little goal there. Maybe not the highest quality goals this game from BDS, but let's keep looking at some of the plays they got going on here. Team Queso, they didn't win a single game in this series, and it's not to say that they're bad, because you're not a bad team, certainly, if you're finishing second in your region. It just, I think, in my opinion, it means it's just outclassed at this point. When you get swept to a team like BDS, it's just how much better can a team be to get swept in the grand finals? Like, you would think it'd be close, right? You think it'd go to Game 7 because the two best teams and they got to be like close in skill. But I just felt like it wasn't really the case here. Queso did win the last regional. BDS might have lost to them. Actually, they might have lost to Dig. I forget what two teams they lost to get knocked out, because I think they started in uppers. So yeah, Queso won the last one, but I think it's more due to BDS not being at this level that we're watching right now, today, all these games that we saw. And that's not to discredit Queso at all. I just think when BDS is this quick, Monkey making cuts like this, everybody pushing up the field, everybody just flying at the ball, it's really hard to stop a team like this. And we might have a chance from Queso here. Probably could have been a goal, honestly. But a lot of people do miss in the lobby. From an analytical standpoint, I haven't been watching too much of this gameplay, seeing how these goals and how this offense works. But just as I've been talking and as I look at the background, once again, I see a lot of just follow-ups like we just saw there, and another follow-up there, and whatever. Just a lot of speed, trust, and good hits. All these things make it difficult for the opponent to get possession of the ball, and it's just on and on and on. Everyone. Monkey doesn't even get a touch there, but him sending it enables like a healthy rotation for BDS is the best way I can describe it. Because as long as he goes, the other team is just, they can't really do anything with the ball, because you go for the ball, and then it just makes it easy for your team to, alright, I can get this next ball for free as long as I rotate, keep getting the boost on the opponent's end, and just keep things fluent in a fluid motion. So that was my key takeaways from this game. I think that helped BDS be the team it was. Maybe Queso getting stumped on a lot of these challenges, dribbling the ball a little too much, not as much of a downfield presence. Another shot blocked by Extra. He's just all over the field today. And speaking of which, I haven't seen BDS on defense too much, like in their defensive half rather. I feel like it's been less than 30 seconds this whole game. I just feel like They've never been on the back line defending their thing. And Queso, even here, it just looks like they're hesitant to go for that ball. And one of them started going for it, I believe. Then maybe he got called off by a teammate, and then he starts going for it. So whatever, like the speed's just not there from Queso, but it's really hard to establish that when mid-game, especially too, when you got BDS coming right up your ass just for 5 minutes straight. Everybody on the same page, everybody going for the ball. It's pretty inspirational to see shit like that. And this can be a goal right here too. Mark passed it downfield. Actually got bumped by a monkey, but regardless, it was a great game. And I'm actually going to watch one more game in this video just because I felt like this one was too short. Let's move on to the next. This next one is game 3, and we're going to be spectating Extra this time on Team BDS. He's got the beautiful French Fennec. Oh, that was right at his, literally right at his face, bro. Let's see how this one went wrong. I apologize for not seeing the replays of the goals last game, but I just felt they weren't like great. It just looks like a pinch. Extra not going for it, playing the fake challenge, and then not being able to get back to that. So probably should have just gone for that ball, but it's one goal. Let's see how the rest of this shapes out. But I might replay these goals as we go along, see how things happen. I do like looking at each individual goal if you've watched my previous videos. Other thing I was saying though, French Fennec, I feel like that gives you like plus attributes every single time you use it, man. Especially with these Goldstone wheels, I think it's super slept on car. Monkey Man with the pass down. Actually, no contact made. Extra, beautiful shot. I really like. Well, let's take a look. He could have sent this. I would have been happy if he sent it on Rise. Mark probably would have been back. He could have gone a block, but he turns out, fakes that shot, and then Rise whiffs because he probably thinks he's going, and then the shot is just, I mean, you see the shot. He just plays it around top right corner. Very good stuff from Extra there. And I'm pretty sure he might be top 10 in doubles right now. So he's on the grind. He's constantly playing. I think Monkey Moon's #1. Mark, I know, has been streaming every day at 3 p.m. Eastern time. He's been on the super grind. So all these BDS players, it's not like it's coming to them just whatever from no grind. It's just they're all playing. But Extra handling this on 0 boost. Looks like he did a good job. Some bumps coming through for Team Queso. But Extra goes for the ball, whiffs, 0 boost, no problem. 100 boost now. And this could be troublesome if Joyo gets a touch here, but he doesn't. So that situation got diffused quite quickly. Monkey Man with a pass to Extra. Extra pushes up. Even Mark pushes up there, bro. That is insane. That is almost worth rewinding. Everybody just going forward, knowing that the ball is going to progress down the field. It is just, man, it is so nice to see. So Vatera up for a little dribble, and that was a super clean play from him. Vatera catches it, fakes the flip, I believe, because I think everybody on BDS was respecting that. Maybe somebody should have challenged, but when you're in that situation at the moment, you have a fraction of a second to decide, all right, maybe I want to sit down and defend this shot from the net. I don't know if my teammate's going, so that's probably what they're thinking at the time being. But looking back at this replay, someone probably should have challenged. But regardless, Vatera with a sick dribble, catch, shot, bottom left. He's the MVP for Queso, in my opinion. I think Vatera is a star player. He is. He might be a top 10 double player too. The Europeans really know. They dominate the playlist. I feel like the doubles correlation to the threes play field is like super strong. If you're good at twos, you're good at threes. Ones could be a different story because I mean, there's literally no one else on the field besides yourself and no passing. So yeah, twos and threes though is like almost interchangeable. It's just one less person, one more person. So there's my little twos rant for the day. If you want to get better at threes, maybe play some twos. You get some space to play with the ball in the air. Get some more time. And that can get your mechanics up, your rotation up, game sense, things like that. Pass, demo, BDS. Mark with a challenge, off the corner. Monkey Moon, look at that rotation. That was really fucked up. Monkey Moon, like, let's see where he is in this play. He goes for this ball, puts a shot on net. And he knows extra's third, right? He can easily play what happens behind him. So he just says, all right, I'll just go for a demo and stay in their half because we have ball possession. We can keep this in their half. Extra's back if anything goes wrong. Goes for their demo. Super trusting. Super good team. Super everything. So Monkey gets it around 1. Mark staying mid. Back to Monkey. Oh, don't do it to him. All right, they didn't do it to him, but they're keeping it in their box. Yeah, I think he just bumped to Mark. I was expecting Mark to go there any second. But here's Monkey. Maybe it was him. Who knows? Mark keeping it in their half. Extra playing right behind him. And that's a nice backboard pass. A good send by Extra. Mark could have infielded, I think. I think that's what Extra was looking for. If I remember that sequence properly. But he went for the backboard instead. Which was also very respectable passing play. And then Extra sent it. Good try. It was borderline impossible to score. I mean, it was the goalie, the last defender, was there to meet him exactly when Extra did. So a good play all around. But Mark to Extra with 100 boost. Talked about in one of the videos how important 100 boost is regardless of where you are on the field. You can literally do anything you want in the sky with that amount of boost. So yeah, hold your 100 boost for as long as you can. Extra's going to have 90 here at the midfield. Mark's going to get bumped off. Extra just hits it to them, but that's all right. They hit it back, so maybe it's not the best hit from Extra, but just hitting it never killed anybody, right? Hitting the ball is healthy for your team. The most unhealthy thing for your team is probably getting ripped on a dribble. But anyways, Monkey to Mark. Mark shot. Weird 50. Extra keeping this in. Rise hits it out. See if anyone on BDS can keep it in. Joyo, though, with the dribble to receive that ball. Mark with a nice challenge. Oh, my. Monkey with a challenge of his own. Whiffs, but then Extra's next. And I'm surprised Extra doesn't send that. They've been sending that challenge all day. They just literally, first person whiffs, second person whiffs, and then the third person gets the free ball because there's no one else to hit the ball like on the other team. But Extra fakes there, and then BDS still collects the ball. So simple things like that is important to look at for how you get the ball out of the defender's hands, because there's a lot of ways to do it. And whether that may be challenging until you literally get scored on, or fake challenging until you get it. So interesting stuff to see, in my opinion. We got a lot of bumps going on from Queso. They are a super bump heavy team, super unpredictable team. That's why I kind of like Queso. They're pretty funky, and I like that. Vatera with a huge hit staying downfield. Huge plays from him. Great pass also to whoever that was. Big speed. Joyo on his way to this ball. Actually doesn't make contact. Extra 100 boost. Maybe stays right for Mark. I noticed that was happening. I'm surprised Extra wasn't there for that ball, because like I thought it was not obvious, but it was readable that Mark was going to hit that like deep and right. So but Extra was a little late. But that's all right. It's once again a game where a fraction of a second makes all the difference. Extra with a little challenge on their net. 100 boost in their corner. They're going to score here any second. Pass down to Monkey Moon. Yup. Called it. I didn't even watch this game. Actually, yes, I did. But I don't really remember that moment. It was pretty obvious at this point right here. When the ball got cleared to their corner, Extra stayed here, collected the boost, and dribbled it up. Because at this point, you see Rise and Vatera pushed out. You see Joyo sitting in net. So the person who has to make contact with this ball is probably Joyo. And peep the mechanical excellence from Extra here. He pops it out, uses his double jump. He doesn't flip. He uses his second A button to go to the backboard. So let's watch one more time. Jumps, jumps. And then he pops it one last time, the third time out to Monkey, who was there to shoot it, which let's watch from his POV. Super patient, trusting. And Monkey just has a soft shot because no one's going to stay on the ground. No one's crazy enough to stay on the ground in their net when the ball is literally 2 feet from your goal. You're just going to jump and flip and try and get in front of it. So all you got to do is make contact, really, and then it's probably going to be a goal, which Monkey did. Great pass from Extra, though. That's what made that happen. Monkey When you're the number 1 twos player in the world, you're probably used to scoring in scenarios like that. You're just waiting for your first man to dump it off to you, score. Awesome stuff to see here from BDS. Monkey with almost an 800 bomb. He was balling out today. Extra was my personal MVP because of how much he did, like assist wise. I feel like, even though this game he had the 2 goals, 14 shots by the duo, and then Mark. Once again, we saw this game. I didn't remember what the scoreboard was for the first one, but it's not like he had a bad day. He just he played great. The whole team played great. It's just I thought they were all 3 on that S+ tier level. So great job to them. It's hard to outshine your teammates when your teammates are playing the best of their ability. So yeah. All right, that's it from me ranting about BDS's greatness. Leave a comment if you want to talk about anything. Make sure you like the video and subscribe for more content like this. I do post it daily, or yeah, daily it seems like these days, huh? We're on a pretty big streak. I think 60 days of posting daily. That's crazy. Something like that. Maybe not that much. All right, love you guys. Have a great day. Peace.